Hello. Now, start again. This box, I think, is the November box. And it is now January. So, I'm sorry about that. Normally, I'm up to date with all this, but I've been so behind. I got ill the last bit of December. Well, most of December I got ill. It was bad. Anyway, so I kind of stopped recording for a bit to sort my health out. So now we're going to do the recordings and get back on track. So this also, as you can tell, it's a new camera. And some of the videos that you'll probably see in the future may be my old camera. But it is all good because that's only going to be few far in between, so it's all good. Well, I'm opening hopefully, November Scrawlrbox. So let's get on to opening it. Oh, also, look at my nails. Sorry, I've got like a Straw Hat Luffy wanted poster, the new up-to-date one. I hope you can see this and you're not seeing it. And then I've got like, I tried to do the Straw Hat flag with Luffy's old wanted poster, and on this hand I've got Sorrow, so his new wanted poster, and again the logo, which is hard because this is on my right hand, so I did really well trying that one, and his old one. So yeah, sorry, slight distraction. Let's go back onto opening this beautiful box. Like I said, I think it's November's because I've not opened December's yet, because I thought I'll do it in order. So this hopefully is November's, and I also have some that I've ordered which I'm trying not to open because I thought I'd do the ones, you know, these up-to-date ones. So let's get inside. So what have we got? Oh, now I know-ish what's inside just because I'm so far behind and I do follow Scrawlrbox on Instagram. I do have an inkling what it is because I have seen lovely, gorgeous images that have been created with this. So, yeah.
Sharpener.
Oh, is there? Oh, I love a sharpener. Oh, I love a good sharpener. Here's the sharpener.
The sharpener is so cool.
Derwent Pastel sharpener. It's made in Germany. I hope that's a really good one. Normally I have the proper metal ones, and Connor and Caden always lose them. Here's the sweet.
I've got one of them.
Which is a treacle toffee, which is nice and sweet.
It's a bit like the other one.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's the same.
So let's open it up. It's a bit ripped anyway. So this is probably like useless me opening it like this, but yeah, let's just do it anyway. Oh, and as you can see, there's a binder. Let's just get into it.
Yeah.
Oh, so we have a few things, a few really good things. Oh, so wow, these are big. So let's put that to the side. So this is the sticker, because we always love a good sticker. Love the stickers. And we have, it smells pencil-y. Yes, pencil-y, obviously. But we have, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pencils. 5 different pencils. So let's start with these ones, because these ones look the same. So we have a black and a white Derwent Pastel. And these are England ones. These are made in England. Wow. Pencil. I wonder if they feel more charcoaly. So that's yeah. Then we have this big one, which I think is up to this. Wait. So this is a Koh-i-Noor. And do we? Oh, it turns. Do we turn it? Let's. Oh, I think we're dismantling it. Is that really a bad? Oh, right. Like, look at inside. It looks like there's something inside. Oh, there's something. Wait there. There's something at the end. 1 second. Let me... Oh! Oh, wow. Like, literally, did you see that? Like, literally just shot up. Can't go back in. Is it like a mechanical pencil, but bigger? That's nice to hold. It's like, you know, when you're training to hold a pencil. I know I always had problems with that. They used to put that thing on the pencil so you could hold it properly. They used to be like triangle-y. And yeah, so that's that's cool. So that is big. It says, if anyone fingers, it says 5347. So, and a versatile. Koh-i-Noor. No. Anyway, that. I don't know why I try and say them. It's useless for me. Here's a Derwent Precision 0.7. And this is mechanical. I love the, you know, the mechanical pencil that came in the first Scrawlrbox. Absolutely love it. So this might be another one that I just use all the time, hopefully. So that's very nice. 0.7, I'm pretty sure I said that. And here's another big pencil. Hello, a couple of days after we last recorded, so I'm gonna go through them again. I'm sure you saw these. Black and white. And I'm pretty sure we went through this. This one intrigued me, it was weird, but yes, and you like push it down that end, and that does that. A mechanical pencil, and then this is the one that I couldn't get to, and it was the Graphite stick A971, and it's a 6B, and it is big. So whatever we're gonna do, it's gonna be with graphite and charcoal. Because I'm saying charcoal because these seem more charcoal-y, but let's see from this. So this is the thing. So November 2022. As I said, I'm opening this late. Leading light and Derwent pastel pencils, carbon black and titanium white. So yeah, they're all pencils. Oh, but let's go on to the paper. So this is the zine. So the stuff from the side, and this is the artist. No, thank you. This is the artist, and we've not even seen the art. Here's the artist's work. Wow, that's gorgeous. There's the artist's work, looking gorgeous. Just wow. Oh, and it's even got her art like right there. She's called Sophie Pasheva. And there's her Instagram. We will put her Instagram in the description, but she's Sophia, and in my art I really like to mix various techniques and materials, soul, art and mythology. Mythology. So lovely. Going back to the scene, so this is her. You know what? So it's easier to see. We'll do that. So this is her. And some more of her work. She's amazing. Look at this. So some tips and advice. So recognize the value of contrast. Squint or step back 2 steps from your work as you create and explore thick and thin lines. And did you know that oils and grease and sweat on your hands can ruin the cleanness of the paper? Yeah. So use a glove or put on another piece of paper or something to like stop that. Things to try. All that. This was from the last scroll box. What? This was from September's scroll box. Oh yeah, they was the pens. They was the pens. That's all I can say. The pens. I out of these I like them two, the top two that came. But some honourable mentions is that's nice, and that my style, like the Japanese mask. That's nice and cool. Oh, and there's a dragon one here. So ways to sketch and drawing. Sophie's beginner tips. So I will read through that and see what we find. But let's go back to this. So there's it's the scene. And we have the sticker. Did I? I don't think I showed the sticker. But here's the sticker. Nice. Oh, there's the eye, where the eye would be. There. And here's the paper. So it's spiraled. And it's A5 for 140 GSM. 15 sheets, because we normally either get 10 or less, so 15 is quite a nice little thing. And oh, it's like a little mini sketchbook. That's sweet. So we will try this out. Nice, and it's thick, obviously, with the amount of GSM, the thickness of it. So, I will get back to you later on with us trying out these art supplies very soon. Let's cut to that now. Right, so now we're back. I'm going to test these out. Oh, we're going to have to test out the sharpener already because that's gone. That was quick. Let's do that now. Sorry, just me drawing another box. Right, let's use... Connor, can you get me a cup, please? Just an empty cup. But we will use the mechanical. And we will put, like, where can you see? Huh? There. I said an empty cup. Right, so this is November. It has to be dry. November 2022 Scrawlrbox. And we have a precision. I've spelled that wrong, even though I'm literally just thinking. 0.7 mm. Thank you. Pencil. This seems pretty cool. It's nice drawing. It feels fine. Nothing's jumping out. Draw my go-to head. Looking straight at us. Little pigtails. Well, space buns. Theme's alright. Now let's sort this out. So we're going to use the sharpener. Might as well watch me do that. Well, you think you can see me. What? No, Connor's fingered it.
I meant the pen.
Oh, well, it should be, everything's fine. Now, I did mess around with the white on this cardboard. And it works on the cardboard, obviously. So, and it looks quite cool, so I wonder if we could use the box to do some drawing on. It's obviously not showing on this, and oh, it's going right through me. Because it's dragging against the paper, it's my heart is like, ah. So let's try with the black, and it's going to be the same in it. Oh yeah. That was bad. I'm getting used to it. Now let's put the white over the black. Yeah. So that's cool. However, you're gonna have to, if you use it, you'd have to like try and wipe off the excess black from the pencil. But they seem really cool. So I'll write that down with the mechanical. So we'll say we had the wrong. I spell it wrong. Did this come with a rubber? No, it didn't. There's always a rubber in these though. Yes, there's always a rubber in them. So it's ER. Derwent, and then we'll do Pastel. Oh, it's Pastel, so yeah, I'm right in what I was thinking earlier with the charcoalish. I was saying. So we got carbon black and titanium white. Titanium. Iron titanium. We got them two, and now we're gonna try this. So this is the tip. Then we got the when it gets bigger. We've even got like, if we do this, and then like if we draw within that. Oh, like if we did that. I remember doing this with shading in high school. This, and then we used the white on top.
Oh my God.
It made a
Kind of a lighty colour.
yeah, it lightened it up, but that's cool. And every time you obviously, it's like this is basically a massive mechanical pencil, but it's bigger because every time you press that down, more lead comes down. So I'm not going to press any more and go any trigger more happy. So let's leave it at that. Then this big beast.
It looks like a grey.
Yeah, it's graphite stick. Now we've got the tip. Like this.
You can make a snowflake. You can make a snowflake out of that.
Yeah, and then we can do what we did with the last one and do this. I don't know.
Try the back, just in case it has a rubber.
Oh, like, are you talking about like, using it upside down?
No. Let's bring that up and see if there's a rubber at the bottom.
Oh, there's not. That's just pencil. It's an entire pencil stick. However, I figured out we could use the bottom and just like circle it round.
Okay.
Oh, and then we could do like details around here.
Am I done?
No.
A bit more.
Yep. And then we can make it even darker in some places. Wow. So this is all what we've tried. So we've got the graphite stick. Graphite stick 6B, and then we've got this big thing, which is a you know what, we're gonna go to this. It's a Koh-i-Noor 4B. And leading light is the Scrawlrbox challenge. Leading light.
That's what I do in school.
Right.
I should tell you.
Ah, okay.
It's different. It's a bit more skinnier.
Right. Right, so at first I'm thinking candle. You know, like I'm thinking, can you see me here? Yeah. Thinking doing a candle. And is it like that? More, and then it gets like this. So we have we could have this one here like this. I'm thinking like an old-timey little pan for it. I don't know, I'd have to look up some references of what I'm trying to think. But like maybe even a lantern. A lantern, and I'd have to I'd look up some references of lanterns, but I am thinking
You don't know how to draw one.
I have in my head just right now, these are coming out really bad, so
No, they're not.
oh, aren't you sweet?
Yes. The candle and the fire.
That's all right, yeah, but the lantern.
I would say the bit of the looked like the top, the flame.
Yeah.
It looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex head.
Ah, right.
And its mouth sticking out.
Right. So I'm thinking of having a lantern, maybe, or maybe even like, maybe one of them ones that's a lantern with a candle inside. and it's like this, but then you can really see that the light shining. So let's do some ideas. Let's do some sketching and some bits and pieces here. I'm not thinking a person or a thing. I'm gonna lay off that for now. I don't want to draw people right now. So let's see what we can do with what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna look up some references and I will get back. And whatever I do reference or try and draw, I will make a Pinterest board and I will put that in the description below. So just check that out. And I'll just leave you and well, I won't leave you, but I'll leave myself. Makes sense in my head. I'll get back to recording very soon. Very soon. Well, that was very complicated, but it made sense in my head at the time. I don't know why it made sense, but it just did. That was so confusing. But yes, I'm here, I'm back, and I'm on a voiceover, so I'm in the future. Hello. Well, wait, is it like, I'm in my future from then, but technically I'm past me for yous. So I've only just thought that. Wow. Well, carry on. Sorry about the last little bit of like ASMR or whatever it is. Like, that was my little brother eating an apple, because they have to eat their fruit daily. But yeah, so he was just eating an apple, so you got a bit of ASMR, is that what it's called? Yeah. But anyway, we'll carry on, and literally I just do a little bit of doodling in this bit, and it really isn't nothing. It's nothing really. I'm just making a mess, as you can see on my hands. So I pretty much like end it around here, and you'll see me pop to, here we go, another part. So I just kind of like start from scratch, and like I said, I go into Pinterest and I look up some references, and this is a couple of days later and I'm still not feeling like drawing a person, so I'm sticking to my idea of drawing a candle or like a lantern, because I really want to show the light and the dark kind of effect, and I feel like that's the best, at least the best with an actual light, or actual, where it's supposed to like, where it produces light. It makes sense in my head. Yeah, so like the candle or the lantern produces light, so that would be like the center, and then it'd get light and then it start getting darker and darker. So I looked at a few references and some candles, because I really liked, like, I wanted to try and make like a waxy type of thing, and even like the little the holders for a candle, like I saw them and saw how like old-timey delicate they looked. It just seemed really cool to try and do something like that, and it was cool. Like I do try my hardest. I just put down the shapes of what I want, and then I'll add to that, like I'll add spikes to the handle and stuff. And I realized that it was probably better to start off with the dark, like a dark background, so that emphasizes the light. And I needed to make sure of how dark I could get this, or at least this pencil, this kind of each, not that one, but each. I needed to realize and know how dark I could get each graphite pencil and the charcoal, and I also needed to know how light I could get it, so not just with the white but with the graphite as well, seeing the pressure and stuff like that with all of that. And I also try and blend it, and really I shouldn't be using my fingers. That you could use your fingers, obviously, because your fingers have grease, so it smudges. And I do use my fingers a lot with art. Like I unbelievably get my hands messy and so dirty. So I'm just not a clean art person at all. But I realized that maybe, well, now I realize, I didn't realize then, now I realize that maybe I should have used like a cotton bud, like some earbuds instead of like, I know in the UK we have these Johnson's earbud things, so I could have used them. So maybe that's a tip for the future that I could do. But I carry on, and this really is one of the sketches, and I'm trying to see how detailed I can get this one to know what my final outcome would be. But yeah, I go on and I make stuff darker, and this is where I realise that I need to chill out on the darkness. Like, and I found out quite early that the candle, the background needed to be dark. The background needed to be dark. My computer messed up then. Turned itself off. But yeah, could carry on. So I realised soon, like round here, that it needed to be dark for the light to actually shine. And I also knew at this point as well that I couldn't do an outline of the light because that just made it dark. It just the light then became dark, or it became somewhat of dark. So I kind of messed up, tried to fix it. Didn't really help. It did help, but it didn't help this draft at all. Like, this just, it goes from going bad to worse to all right to we'll just leave it there. That's how it went. And I'm always forever trying to sharpen these, like right here. I'm trying to sharpen them and stuff like that. Oh, and then this is the part where I realise, you know what, let's try on a dark on brown, even though I don't have, well, I do have the brown card, obviously, because the Scrawlrbox gave it to me, but to actually use that as a supply is pretty cool, because I've never done that before, so it was a nice little thing to try. So and it also made the white shine. Like, obviously on white paper it doesn't shine. White on white, like, there's nothing there. Whereas if you do the white and the black on brown, it shows it and showcases the white a lot better than on white paper, obviously. So that was pretty cool to actually see and witness and be able to actually do. Like, I've never really done that, and it's never really been done good. Like, I've done it, but it's always been like a wishy-washy, like So it was nice to actually do, and it turned out okay. It turned out like, oh, it's quite nice, that. So I was happy with this, which I'm not normally happy with my work. I'm yeah, just let's just, but yeah, and that was another reference from Pinterest. With this one I use a lot of references, and I should probably use a lot more references in my art just to get better and just to be better. But yeah, and the texture was really cool, because obviously it's white lined, the box is white lined, so being able to rub that and then see the texture was really cool. So tell me if you like it or you don't. If you don't, and thingy, you know not to do that. If you do like it, you know how to do that. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and look at that, like, wow, it looks a lot better on camera, actually. Like, wow. And this is me tooting my own horn. Wow. But yeah, I got messy and dirty a lot, so really liked that. And I wash my hands. We wash my hands, and we carry on. And this one's actually going to be the final piece here. And oh no, we got to try the supplies on the actual paper that came in the box, obviously. You just got to do that. And I try it like I do normally in my sketchbook. You know, I try doing the same things that I did in my sketchbook. And this one is a messy one because it even got the card messy that you can see there. It was messy. I don't know if I noticed it in this one. If I said it at the start of this one, but look at my nails. They've been a bit damaged recently. But you've not come here for that. You've come here to actually see the art, and now I'm rambling. I'll leave until there's actual something to say. So now that there's actually something to say, or something in my mind that I can say, we now carry on after I've cleaned my hands, because you gotta have clean hands when you start at least drawing with graphite. Really, you know, if you've got dirty hands and you're starting a new piece, clean your hands, just wash them. It's a must. But we carry on, and this is the final piece I will be drawing in this episode. And I learned from my mistakes in the last draft of what kind of references to actually choose and what kind of references not, because I'm pretty sure I figured not to use such a delicate handle, and also to make sure not, I repeat, not to do the outline of the actual flame, because the flame is obviously going to be the brightest. So I leave the flame out entirely, or what it seems like I'm just leaving it out, but really it's there in my mind, and it should be there in your mind that the flame is actually there. But yeah, so I do a quick sketch and do out the placements and make sure that everything's right, at least everything's placed right. Like I said, I needed to make sure that the candle, the flame was right, so that was me making sure it was all right. And the background I also made black, like complete black. So and I edge my way forward, like I don't go straight in the middle. I go from the sides and I edge my way into the middle, and I start off and not, scribbling it down really, and then finally making it darker and darker. But I am like a fly. I go here, and then I go over there, and then I go over here, and then I go back to the start, and then I go back over to the other corner. So that I find for me is the best, because I can't really work on just one place, so I am working everywhere. And then this was a really good thing to blend in that first graphite, the graphite pencil itself, the grayish. I used the white charcoal pencil to be able to try and blend it a little more subtly than it's scribbled in down like that. But I make sure not to go anywhere near the candle at the start. I'm pretty sure I don't go near that flame, at least near the start. So because I was like, let's leave that till last. I don't want to wreck this before it's even started. So I leave that alone, and I carry on doing the base, or at least the candle holder itself. And I do like I said, I do like the old-timey kind of feel, so I did use an old-timey little holdy thingy, but nothing too delicate like the last one. And I made sure to have the light properly in the shape of the candle, like not straight edge, because it's been lit, it's flamed, so that edge isn't going to be straight at least at the top where the wick is. It's not going to be straight, it's going to be all wibbly wobbly, and I hope that I portrayed that bit at least. So moving up the candle, and like I said, I don't go anywhere near that flame properly. Like, it looks like I'm getting there, but that's because I've sped this up. It took me ages to actually draw this, and I think I did all right. Like, I'm pretty impressed with myself. I did all right, I think, ish. But yeah, right, I go back to the candle holder and just making sure that I've got the light dots in different places and making sure that I've got the right graphite, at least the pencil, because I don't just use one thing. I try and use the entire lot. Most of the time I do use the black charcoal and the white one, but I do try and use the other supplies. I absolutely loved the charcoals, but another mention was that first clicky thing that I didn't know what it was. It was like a big mechanical pencil. Well, that was really cool to use. And this, if you're actually gonna draw in, just it was you know sorry, you have to make sure that you know where your light is placed, and I didn't at the start. Like, obviously that I had to rub a bit out and then use the white to fix it. So I then become a lot more like there, and then I start to like block out where my light's going to be to make sure that I do not go over that area, because it is a bugger to try and fix, but it is fixable if you know what you're doing, and I obviously don't know what I'm doing. This is just me trying to learn what to do and you are learning with me, so let's learn together. So I then, but not just, I don't just block out the white, I block out the darkest ones as well. So I don't overdo it on the light and overdo it on the dark, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, like I've got my family say I have a jade speak, so you'll become very knowledgeable in the jade speak if you stay with me and subscribe and follow and subscribe. So if you like and subscribe this video, please comment, and if you understand jade speak, then please stay, and if you don't understand jade speak, you'll learn very quickly, and if you have your own language, tell me. And if you like, I speak English obviously, but there's obviously a jade speak. Now if you have your own speak, then tell me your speak, and then tell me like your actual language. So mine's jade speak and I speak English. Yes. So you just comment below what yours is, and we'll all learn each other's speech together. But as I carry on, I'm carrying on getting darker with the placeholder, the candle holder, getting a bit darker with the candle holder, because I really wanted to, because obviously the background above that is pitch black, and then the placeholder, at least where the table is, that's not as dark right now, and I'm pretty sure I darken that up, but I needed to add the light in the candle holder, and also that lit greyness, or at least a light grey around the edges near towards that dark. So it's always good to have a dark and then put your white over, or you could do the other way around, but it's good because it's not just a flush on black meets white, sorry. It'd be like, you know, kind of like a grey and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. And then I work my way up to make sure that the candle base is darker than the top. So I put a bit of a normal like pencil graphite, I think it was like 6B or something. I don't know. I don't know. But and then I put a white over it. And then I put white over it so it gradually gets lighter towards the top and it fades quite nicely. And I keep on doing this, like I go back to the black background, to the candle, to the black background, just to make sure that I don't rush into things, and just to make sure that that candle itself is not pitch white, because it's not going to be white. You're going to have some shade at the bottom of the candle, at the candle base bit. So, and the actual flame itself is going to be bright. And then I try to add some wax, and I wish I was better at making this a lot more better, but we'll learn as we go on. But I'm getting closer to that flame, and instead I'm still so thinking that instead of drawing the actual flame, I draw around the flame, and or at least draw around it of where it would spread, and then I add some of the I'm still cautious, but then I add some of the black, and instead of going black, I go like a grey colour, and then I add the white in, so it's fades out a bit more. But yeah, so I hope that you liked this video, and like I said before, please like, comment and subscribe. Please show us if you had this scroll box. Please show me your art and at me in that art. I'd love to see it. Tell me how you thought I did. Did you think that I did some rookie mistakes, or did you think, oh yes, I made some mistakes during that as well? I'd love to know. So please, like, comment, subscribe. I hope to see you soon. Bye. So we're very near the end of this video. I did say bye earlier, but I thought I would say bye again, and also say that at the end of this little video you will see what's inside of this box and see all of the pencil shavings I went through, and the final piece. So I hope you like this, and goodbye finally. Bye. Have a nice day. See ya.